It's 1 minute till showtime.
Good evening, folks, and a hearty welcome to our drive-in theater. We have a wonderful evening's entertainment lined up for you, one that will provide several hours of pleasurable relaxation and diversion for you and your family. Did you fail to dress up for tonight's show? No tie, an old shirt and slacks, a house dress? Well, don't give it a thought. We're glad you came as you are. We just want you to enjoy yourselves. Don't forget to visit our refreshment center during the intermission or any time. You love the tasty array of snacks we have to offer. So will the youngsters. Everything is quality and so good. We hope you'll make this a weekly visit. Bring the family. Bring your friends. There are always wonderful new pictures to see, delightful snacks to nibble, a gay, pleasant evening for all. Oh, a word of caution. Don't drive over 10 miles an hour in the theater area for your safety's sake. And Mom or Pop, go with the kids when they leave the car. We hope you have a wonderful time. And now, on with the show.
Happy Tuesday to everybody out there. My name is Jim. This is More Sunshine, Please, the Tuesday evening live stream. How are you? I'm all right. Coming up on the show, we're going to play a game. I'm going to drink some coffee. Maybe a snack. Maybe not. No snack. I forgot to get it. Maybe a snack. Maybe I'll run and get it. A top 15 list. But before we do any of that, I'd like to take this time right now to celebrate the first 3 people that made their way into this live stream chat. So let's do this. All right. Scrolling to the top. Oop. Here we go. Today's gold medalist, Mr. Fulton Mraz. Silver, Mark Langenkamp. And our bronze, season's greetings, to Donna Jaworski. Congratulations. Now, those are from yesterday, as I'm discovering. 6:01 p.m. yesterday. Our silver, 6:14, and just before 8 o'clock for our bronze. Thank you. Thank you for playing the game and competing. I guess we're competing. Hello to you 3. And to Paul Eichenlaub. And Francisco. And Mr. Fulton Mraz again. There's Mary Ellen. And now, this is today, right? 6:46. It must be, yes. Laura and or Jamie. It says L and J, but I think... So, hello. Thank you for hanging out with us today. Michelle the Quilter, hello. Good evening to Mara in Memphis. Always a pleasure. I see it's Joey's World. Hello. And Jonathan Chong, hello. Welcome in. Arjon's good to see you. Ken Smith, how are you? Noah, thanks for hanging out with us today. Excuse me. Oh, there's Laura. And Jamie, both here. Thank you. I hope you guys are good. What am I doing? All right. Back to this. All right. It is January 7th. I am back to work. Went back yesterday. I'm a high school teacher, for those not knowing. I don't love it. And I don't love going back to work. The work's fine. But, man, it's so nice to get that winter break, that time off. The boy home from school and sleeping in most every day. It's great. Now I'm sad because I can't do it. Movie Mania Nick, hello. Welcome in. But I'm all right. We had fun over the break. We had a we had a pretty good winter break, holiday season. More on that in a second. I thought I had a... No, I do. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Let's get right to what I can't wait to get to, which is the Detroit Lions. Here we are. There they are. They played on Sunday night, the very last game of the NFL regular season. They played the Minnesota Vikings. It was a tight first half. The Lions led 10-6. I don't remember. Doesn't matter. The final score was 31-9. They really found their groove offensively. Unbelievably, the Lions' depleted defense was able to keep the Vikings' high-powered offense out of the end zone, and the Lions earned the number 1 seed in the NFC, which means they get a bye week. So they won't be playing this Sunday. They get to rest, which is fantastic. And Minnesota and the Lions, they have the same win-loss record. They were both 14-2 when they met up. Because the Lions won, they get the number 1 seed. They get to host 2 playoff games, provided they win. Minnesota gets the 5th seed. Even though they have the second best record in the conference, they dropped down to the 5th seed because they didn't win the division. They're a wild card team. They have to travel to Los Angeles to play the Rams. So we don't know who's going to play the Lions in 2 weeks, but it doesn't matter because this is the best Lions team in my lifetime, and I am very excited. And I let the whole song play. I stayed up Sunday night. They had to play Sunday night. The first time I had to work in 2 weeks, Monday morning, and the Lions are playing Sunday night. So I was up late watching stuff. Anyway, I'm still catching up. But it's all good. I was very happy to have trouble falling asleep that night because I was excited and just even if the Lions weren't playing, it's difficult to get back on that work's sleep schedule. Anyway, what's next? Okay. Let me explain what we did over the break. My wife booked us a little boat tour out of Winter Haven, and I made a little video. I didn't take a ton of video, but there's a little company that takes people on boat tours, little pontoon boat tours. There's a series of lakes in Winter Haven, Florida, and they are all connected by canals, and I believe this company has a number of different tour options. The tour we happened to go on took us to 4 different lakes, I believe, and I'm going to show that to you. Hello, Mandy and Mike from North to Neverland is here. Welcome in. Hope you're well. There's Pepper Tree Villa. A boat tour. Yes, it was delightful. The weather was a little chilly. So, and you'll see that in the video. Why do I keep teasing it? Let's just play it. Here we go. The video's about 3 minutes or so long. Here we go. How do I get there? There it is. Okay, let's play that. All right. This is where our tour started. It's a restaurant called Harborside, and they have you can see a dock there. That's where we took off from. And here's the map they gave us. We started there on Lake Ship. Now, to lakes over to the east is actually where Legoland is, the former Cypress Gardens. We went on those 4 lakes there. Why is this playing slow? I did not put this in slow motion. I think my computer is being taxed. Anyway, the guy in the blue shirt was our captain, I guess. There's Annie, bundled up, trying to keep her warm. She had fun. Here we are going into the second lake, Lake May. Very small lake, but and here's one of the canals they built to go from one lake to another. They didn't build it just for the purposes of this boat tour. This just happens to be a boat tour that takes advantage of these connected lakes. There's an alligator. Do you see him right there? That's the only one we saw. It was quite chilly, but I guess these lakes are filled with alligators. There are a number of bars and restaurants all over these lakes, and we sailed, we drove past a bunch of them. There was another family, as you can see on our boat there. They were at the front of the boat, we were in the back. I'm so glad we weren't in the front. It was windy and kind of cold. You can see everybody's bundled up a little bit. But the pilot, the captain, I don't know what we called him, he was giving us historical tidbits about the lake, and here we are going into Lake Cannon. And, oh yeah, this is the lake. Once upon a time, I'll show you the house. That house there, the one with the terracotta-colored roof, that was once owned by Burt Reynolds. And he said Burt Reynolds would come down to the canal here and give people high fives as they drove by on their boats. Anyway, and there were a number of other notable houses and places. This particular lake, he said, was home to 2 pelicans that ruled the lake. And we were lucky enough to see one of them flying by. The tour was about 45 minutes long, which was perfect. Now, after we had dinner in the restaurant Harborside, was that what it was called? And although I don't really eat fish, this is what the boy ordered. He had the grouper. You could see the capers on there and stuff. He loved it. It was very good. There it is, Harborside. It was fun. It was a blast to do that. I thank my wife for finding that and booking it and setting it up. It was a lot of fun. So if you're in the area, if you're looking for something to do in the Winter Haven area, I'd recommend that. I might recommend it on a warmer day. Now, they did have a tour, I guess, where at the beginning of that video, I showed you a map, and we were only 2 lakes away from where Legoland is, the former Cypress Gardens, and they still have water skiing shows there. And I guess this company has a tour where you can take their boat over to that lake and watch the water ski show without having to get into Legoland. Now, if because of weather the water ski show is canceled, there's nothing they can do about it. They're just driving by on their boat. But that might be kind of cool to see that one day. Googled it. That was Winter Park. What am I saying? Winter. Thank you for Googling that. I said Winter Haven, didn't I? Winter Park. What's the other one? You know what's funny is the when we got there, the driver, the pilot, the guy in the blue shirt, he said he asked us if we were the party he was waiting for, and we were. And he gave us an anecdote, a little story about a family that was a half hour late because instead of going to Winter Park, they went to Winter Haven. which I think is maybe why I'm making that mistake. There's a third winter city over there, and I can't think of what it is. Winter Haven, Winter Park, Winter Wonderland. I don't know what it is. I don't remember, but they're over there. So I can see where that can be confusing. I'm confusing it right now. It is funny, Donna, that Florida has all the towns with winter in their name. My wife went to college in Arizona. Winter Garden, thank you so much. Winter Garden, yes, of course. My wife went to college in Arizona, and she said there are a number of towns there with snow in their name. I think people escaping their cold weather and going down to Arizona or Florida named their these new cities in these warm weather states after the things they were trying to avoid. I don't know what's going on, but they have much longer boat tours as well. But for that day, for us, it was a nice amount of time. Yeah, that was we did that on January 2nd, so second day of the new year. It was pretty cool. All right. No, I don't have anything to eat, but I do have some coffee to drink. So let's take a coffee break.
Great coffee is easy, Mrs. Olson.
Coffee's for closers only.
I set high standards for myself. I set high standards for my coffee.
Picks you up, calms you down. It's the lifeblood that drives the dreams of champions.
Birdwell, welcome in. I see you there. Marlene, hello. Sherry, welcome in. Today's coffee is a bit of a departure for me. I received a lovely gift from the Disney Nerd Herders of coffee. This is Beanie's 6 jars of instant coffee. Can I tell you, I've never had instant coffee. There are 5 jars here. We've got cinnamon hazelnut, Irish coffee, s'mores, gingerbread, creamy caramel. And there's one that's missing because that's the one I chose to make this evening. Peppermint Candy Cane Instant Coffee Beanies, a UK company. And I don't know if I made it correctly. By the way, can I show you this mug? This is the Candy Kitchen, Reddington Shores, Florida. I actually thought it was Madeira Beach. Anyway, the Candy Kitchen has been there for a long time, and they sustained a bunch of damage when Hurricane Milton came by. Or was it Helene? Was it the first one? Anyway, I wasn't there. I don't know. But I did see a news story where they opened their doors back up. They're back in business, which is amazing. I thought that place was gone forever for sure. So I put some instant coffee in here. It smells very pepperminty. I don't know if I put too much coffee in here, but here goes nothing. It is a very strong peppermint smell. I may have put too much in here. It's like it is a stronger coffee than I'm used to here. We normally have a light roast or a medium roast at strongest, and this tastes much stronger than that. But I think that was on me. Yes, I think with some tweaking, this would be perfect. But thank you to Charlie, Stacy, and the kids for this. I'm looking forward to having all of these, refining my brewing methods. But thank you. It's like drinking hot mouthwash. No, I'm kidding. Sort of. Okay, what do we have here? Let's go to let's do a little intermission here, because I've got a few videos. I found a lot of intermission videos, and it's fun to show these. So let me show you a quick one right here. I'll be back in 13 seconds.
This is a dill pickle, a mighty pretty pickle, especially when he joins you at the show. We have lots of pretty pickles waiting for you at the refreshment center. They're plump, tender, mouth-watering. Wouldn't one taste good right now?
No, not with coffee. I love pickles though. That was that wasn't the highest quality one, but I've never had a dill pickle while going to see a movie. Maybe that'll change someday. All right, where am I? Yes, that. I did that. Here we go. Oh, here it is. All right, let's play our game, Chronophoto. Okay, here's Chronophoto. This is a game where we're shown 5 pictures. We have to guess in which year each picture was taken. The closer we are to the correct answer, the more points we get. If we get the answer correct, we get 1,000 points. So a perfect score would be 5,000. We've done that a couple of times. We're looking to do it again. And we're going to try to do it without the help of Google or any search engine or AI. We're just with our own wits. Let's try that. We can guess, after the new year, let's see if Chronophoto has changed if they've added 2024 here. We can guess anywhere from the year 1900 to the year, nope, not yet, 2023. So anywhere in that time range. Let's take a look at our first picture. Let's see. Can you see that? All right. This appears to be, actually there's text at the top. Somebody wrote on this picture. 10th Cavalry in Wall Street. And then there's a date. It looks like 7/26, and they obscured the year. Now, this doesn't look like the Wall Street I've seen in movies and TV. So this is a long time ago. Now, why are our soldiers, why is the 10th Cavalry marching in Wall Street? Is this because they've come back from World War I? I'm thinking perhaps yes. Let's see. Jay Nashville, welcome in. All right. Sherry's granddaughter loves pickles, olives, kimchi, and sauerkraut. I like those things. I haven't had a lot of kimchi, though. Let's see here. Okay, our first guess in the chat. Oh, is there anything else to zoom in on, by the way? Just the way people are dressed like they're going on the Titanic. Again, that's the right time period. Everybody has the same hat. All right, what else? Can we count the stars on the flag? That would help. Or we don't need that. This is Teddy Roosevelt cosplay, is what this is, this picture. This is the best image of a person that we can get in the picture. Doesn't. Ward lines. This is a pretty neat picture. Okay, let me go to the chat. And our first guess, I believe, is Jay Nashville. Thank you. 1920-ish. We have 50s. 1875 is a little early for the game, but thank you for playing. We have a 1906, 1910, 1908. These are earlier than I thought. I thought maybe this would be post-World War I. 1908, 1910, 1904. Sherry's husband says 1919. That's what I was thinking. 1909, 1913, 12, 18, 12. Interesting. Hello, John. 1919, says you. I like that. Michelle said 1918. I like 1919. 1930. 1910? I thought it would be after that. I'm going 1919. I feel good about that. And I haven't felt good in 2 days because I've had to go to work. Here we go. Submit. Ouch. 1909. I was off. Paul Eichenlaub hit the nail on the head. Mark was very close too. I was way off. Jamie said 1908, another good guess. Donna was right around there. Well done. Okay, if I have a feeling, I'm going to ignore it for the rest of the game. Here we go. Next picture. This is a very intense game of whatever they're playing. What are they playing? Are those coins? What is this game? Is that kid wearing Chucks? Not only are these kids playing this game, they've got an audience. They've got a crowd. The bleachers are sold out. But I can't help but think that there's a cameraman, a guy taking pictures right in their gameplay area. So this may just be a posed picture. Perhaps he's on the other side of the game area. I don't know. Does anybody know what they're playing? Is it marbles? It looked like a coin. Oh, maybe it is a marble. Okay. See, I had a feeling that it was a coin, but it's probably marbles. I'm going to ignore the feeling. Like the Superman curl on that kid's head. They are laser focused on whatever is going on here. Let's look at some of the people in the back, perhaps. A lot of hats. No smartphones. I didn't think there would be any. There's a smoking section. It seems like this picture maybe was taken for a newspaper or something, don't you think? I don't know. There is color in the picture. It's not a black and white photo, and I don't know if that was done after the fact. Like all the colors are muted, you know? I don't know. All right, chat. What do you think this is? Well, all right, marbles. It is. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, marbles, I guess. Okay, I think our first guess is Paul, 1962. We have a 65, 61, 60. I think it's 1919. We have a 1956, 1968, 58, 56, 52, 50, another 50, 57, 55. Hello, Charlie. 1960 and 1963. Charlie, I'm enjoying the coffee you sent. Thank you for that. Okay, so from the late 60s to the early 50s, we've got about a 20-year range here of guesses. Do I go right in the middle? Paul, who got the first one right, says 1962. That's sort of in the middle, isn't it? Let's try it. He's earned it. 1962. Survey says, ouch, 48. What was our earliest guess? We were all fooled. Wow. Marlene said 50. Michelle said 50. Okay. Great guessing. All right, what did we get? 155 points. We after two pictures, we have less than 500 points. That's okay. I'm still having fun. Here we go. Picture number 3. All right. I think this is the picture taken most recently out of the 3 so far. Let's take a look at what these groceries are. I see a box of honeygrams. Sugar honeygrams, it kind of looks like. Cheese nips? Nabisco cheese nips? Is that what that is? Couple of sacks of large something. I don't know what that is. What's up here? I see maybe a jar of mayonnaise. Miller High Life. Right there in the middle. Okay, it's a party. TV guide. What's on the TV guide? Can't tell. It looks like a caricature of a celebrity, though. Oh, that would have been great. This lady is dressed, and her hair is inspired by Carol Brady. That's what that kind of reminds me of. And there's Cindy Brady. That's what that looks like to me. Look at the part in that guy's hair. That's a good one. All right. What's the banner hanging from the ceiling there? School days. It says school days. Okay. School days. Oh, what's the big food values? Round steak, 75 cents a pound. Is that what that is? Is that a coffee grinder back there? I don't know. I don't recognize this store. The color of the cashier's apron, that doesn't look familiar to me. I'm saying this is not Kroger or Chatham or A&P or any of the grocery stores I had when I was that were around when I was a kid. What's on this end cap? I thought maybe it was loaves of bread, but I don't think it is. I don't know. Green onions. Well, late 60s, early 70s is my guess, but I'm not good today, so The days before plastic grocery bags. Okay. All right, where are we? Do we have a first guess? Perhaps we do. 1965, 1972, 1971. I like these guesses. I was in the right. I was in the ballpark, I think, with you guys. Mr. Fulton Rez says that TV Guide magazine is Mr. Bean. Well, I don't know. It kind of looks like him. I think this is before Mr. Bean's day. This might be, I was thinking, the TV Guide on the left, it kind of looks like there's two people, and maybe the shorter person on the left on the cover of the TV Guide might have a cowboy hat on. That's what that kind of looks like to me. But perhaps the drawing is of Johnny Carson. I don't know. I don't think that's our big clue. I think our clue is the way the woman is dressed. The box of cheese nips. Is that what that says? Cheese nips? The bags of... I don't know. They're about the size of a sack of potatoes, but they were all burlap bags back then, weren't they? Okay, let me just keep it there. 72, 71. She is very orange. I don't know. I like your guesses there. So 65, 71, 72. Blue chip stamps. I am not familiar. Jonathan Chong. PTV might know about retro cheese nips box. You'd think, yeah. I don't remember cheese nips. The guy from Bewitched. Darren? All right, let's go. Let's say 71. 1971 survey says our best guess yet. We earned 777 points. The year 1968. So we were in the ballpark. All right, that brings us to 1,274 points. Let's go to picture number 4, a most recent picture now. Okay, this looks like some sort of... Well, I don't know what's going on here. It is a vat of undercooked meat. Oh, they're making sandwiches. Those are cold cuts, aren't they? Whew. Little slices of bread, lettuce. Yeah, they're making sandwiches. And bottles of Bartles and James. I don't know what those bottles are. Candles stolen from an old Italian restaurant. Where is this? This looks very 90s to me. I'm looking at the guy in the black shirt, this black polo shirt with the sleeves down to his elbows. That's 90s to me. Martinique. That doesn't tell us anything. Penn USA. Oh, the tennis ball company? The guy in the red sweatshirt looks a little bit like a young Kenneth Branagh to me. What's this container? Mott's? The applesauce company? No. Oh, I can see a shoe down there. Does that help? No, not much. A 3-pronged plastic fork. Sorry, I know I'm zooming in a lot. It's probably not comfortable to watch. Sorry. So a trough of cold cuts, a platter of sandwich toppings, a loaf of meat or wurst of some sort. Like, that's a strange loaf. I mean, it's not a ham, is it? Because that's not a carving knife. That's not a steak knife. That's a spreading knife. That's what that looks like to me. So is this a pate or probably not, but like a liverwurst or something like that? In which case, is this America? Is this United States? Or I don't know. Not that it matters, but I'm thinking mid-90s. Mid to late. So 97 is my guess. But I'm not good at this. Okay, here we go. Checking the chat now. 1996. Donna says 97 as well. All right. Great minds. 92, 99, 95. Paul with 97 as well. 94, 91, 98. Okay, so we're in the 90s. Everybody's in agreement there. 99, 95, 97, 94, 91. Dude in red looks like Russell Crowe. Kinda does, doesn't he? 98, 82. Interesting. Not a charcuterie in sight, so not recent. I see ham. Might be a party, a gathering of some sort. Maybe these are volunteers and they're feeding the volunteers. I don't know what's going on, but it does look like a church youth group, Mark. Could be right about that. Where did my chat go? Is it a frat potluck? Mary Ellen, that was one of my first thoughts. Is this a fraternity of some sort? I don't know. D&G Explorers, hello. It does look soft like liverwurst. Okay. Michelle said pate when I said it. I've never had pate. I've had liverwurst. 92. We have 96. Are my parents here? They are. Hello. Okay, what do I go with? I said 97, and a few other people did too. I'm going 97. I know I said I wouldn't trust myself, but I wasn't alone. Other people said it too. Here we go. Survey says, dang it. What was I thinking? I clearly wasn't. 2004. What? Dudes, you guys are in the lamest fraternity ever. I guess 2004 isn't that far away from the 90s, I suppose. Well, this is our worst game yet. We have one more picture, though. We can still break 2,000. Let's try it. Okay. Okay, we have got some clues here. Our fifth and final picture features a couple of automobiles. What is it? Is this a station wagon? What about the other car? Well, late 40s, 50s? I don't know. What about the house, that green house in the back with the siding? When did that start? When did that become a thing? Was it always a thing? All right. How about what they're wearing? This man looks like every newspaper reporter I've ever seen in a black and white movie. Okay, folks, I need your help on this one. Is something going on with this lady's hand? Is she holding something, or is that some sort of... I don't know what that is. I can't quite tell. Oh, look, that girl is eating cheese nips. All right, let me zoom out. All right, where's our first guess? Okay, I think my dad says that's a 1954 Buick. Good to know. Marlene says 55. We have a 56. Another 55. Another 56. 58, 52, 57. Another 56. 55. 69. 58. Oh, he has an artificial limb. I didn't even see that. Oh. So he's served his country in World War II. This is after that, right? Probably. Interesting. I missed that. Thanks for pointing it out. Let's see. 56, 59, 56, 69, 55. A lot of 56s. Let's do it. We're going 56, and we're getting this one right. 1956. I'm putting my thumb on the celebratory music button. Here we go. Survey says, yeah! Great job. We are so good at this. Okay, we got about half the points we could have. 2,787 points, but I still had fun. I always do. Thank you for playing, and we'll get them next week. That's how we do it here. Okay, let's take another intermission, another quick intermission, and I'll come back with a top 15 list. Stick around. I'll be right back.
Here's a secret too good to be kept. It's our own special recipe, hot chocolate. Extra creamy and delicious because we whip every drop to make it frothy smooth and give it something special in the flavor department. Rich and smoothly satisfying hot chocolate. That's the delicious secret we're happy to share with you. There's some ready for you at the Refreshment Center right now.
Still warm. Okay. I didn't really know what to come up with for today's top 15 list. So I thought, well, it's a new year. Let's celebrate some of the first birthdays of the year. These are 15 famous people with birthdays today. Celebrating birthdays on January 7th. I'll go over these real quick. Let's go. It's 7:51. I can do this in my 9 minutes. Will I? No, but I can. Here we go. Number 15. Born in 1800, this is the 13th president of the United States, Millard Fillmore. He passed away in 1874 at the age of 74, of course. This would have been his 225th birthday. Number 14 on the list is Florida's own Zora Neale Hurston, American novelist, short story writer. She was born in 1891, and if she were alive today, I think we'd all be a little more than surprised. No, that's an old joke. She passed away in 1960. She was born in Florida, died in Florida. Her most famous work is Their Eyes Were Watching God, and she would be 134 years old today. Number 13. Born in 1912, this is Charles Addams, American cartoonist, created the Addams Family. He passed away in 1988 at the age of 76. This would have been his 113th birthday. Number 12, this is actor Vincent Gardenia, born in 1920. He passed away in 1992 at the age of 72. You've seen him in a million different movies and TV shows. From All in the Family to whatever we're looking at right now. He was in everything. This would have been his 105th birthday. Number 11, the author of The Exorcist, William Peter Blatty. Here he is, between a couple of the stars of the movie The Exorcist. I guess he was on set there. This would have been his 97th birthday. He passed away in 2017 at the age of 89. Number 10 is an athlete that I saw a lot on ABC's Wide World of Sports when I was a kid. This is Russian-German weightlifter and coach Vasily Alexiev. Do you remember seeing him every Sunday on ABC's Wide World of Sports? Or was that Saturday? Anyway, he was a Russian weightlifter, and he broke the world record for weightlifting, or he broke a record 30 different times. And I recently saw something on TV about this guy where he had a contract, and I don't know if it was with the Soviet government or what it was, but he was getting paid every time he would break a world record. So what he would do is he would break a world record or attempt to set a world record by just that much. And it was within his contract, and he would do it, and he did it 30 times, and he got a lot of money for breaking world records. But he was smart to just break it just by a little bit so that you could break it again in a few months. But that was Vasily Alexiev. How about that? He, by the way, he's the last one on this list to have passed away. He died at the age of 69 in 2011. Today would have been his 83rd birthday. Number 9. This is the second guy there, the guy between Bono and Mick Jagger. This is Jan Wenner, an American publisher. He co-founded Rolling Stone magazine, and he has something to do with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He was born in 1946. He celebrates his 79th birthday today. Number 8, speaking of rock and roll, this is Kenny Loggins. You know him, singer, songwriter, Riding to the Danger Zone. You know, he's all right. Don't nobody worry about him. He's celebrating his 77th birthday today. Next, number 7, actress Erin Gray. I remember her from Buck Rogers in the 25th Century. She was the pretty lady on the show. I'm sure she was in other things. I just don't know what they are. She celebrates her 75th birthday today. Happy birthday, Erin Gray. Another lady celebrating a birthday, journalist, author, news anchor, Katie Couric. She's 68 today. Happy birthday. By the way, these are all from oldest to youngest. So my list is getting younger. Nicolas Cage is number 5 on our list. Born in 1964, he turns 61 today. Another actor who has not been in as much as Nicolas Cage is Doug E. Doug. Perhaps you remember him as Sanka in the movie Cool Runnings. And not much else, but that's okay. Doug E. Doug, American actor, born in 1970, so this is his 55th birthday today. One final actor on the list is at number 3, Hawkeye, Jeremy Renner, also in The Hurt Locker and one of the Bourne movies that didn't have Matt Damon, and in other things. Jeremy Renner turns 54 today. The final 2 people on our list are athletes. At least I think auto racers are athletes. Yeah, sure they are. This is Lewis Hamilton, English racing driver. Born in 1985, he is celebrating his 40th birthday today. And finally on our list, our youngest person, born in 1997. This is Lamar Jackson, perhaps this year's NFL MVP, plays for the Baltimore Ravens, quarterback. He is celebrating his 28th birthday today. I can't believe he's only 28. It seems like he's been in the league for 10 years. That can't be right, but that's what it seems like. That's it. That's the show. Happy birthday to all those people. Oh, excuse me. That was a belch. That was a belch on a live stream. You know what that means. The preceding belch was brought to you by D&G Explorers, as are all belches on the internet. D&G Explorers, when it absolutely positively has to be there overnight. That's the show, everybody. Thank you for watching. I'll be back next week with another show. We'll hang out. We'll play games. I'll drink coffee. Perhaps I'll eat the snack I forgot to bring out here today. And hopefully next week it'll be a bit warmer around here. But I'm not complaining. It was in the 30s here in Tampa this morning. It got a little chilly. Not freezing, but chilly. That's it, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you around the YouTube chats tomorrow. D&G, perhaps. Disney Nerd Herders, maybe. T-Town Mary Ellen. Check out all of their channels and shows. I will. Until then, good night.
And now, folks, it's time to say good night. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.